What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for March 30th, 2023. And no, this week's events are not a April Fool's joke at all. You can literally come away from this event with like a pay-to-win artifact, multiple pay-to-win artifacts. One of them just for doing the shelter mission. Like, you just get a pay-to-win artifact for doing shelter. Does include like the light and dark ones, so that's not the best idea, but we do have to wait for more information a little bit later today to figure out how many of these special boxes we're getting every day. Yes, it is a full B Awakening Stone in the Soul Awakening Gala, so this is a perfect one to go for if you've been saving up, and there are a ton of other surprises. You could probably easily get a Sublimation Chest this week as well if you are on your free-to-play, if you've saved up some contract starry gems and that type stuff. So this is definitely a Soul Awakening Gala to go for as a free-to-play. And there's a relay package that's actually a pretty low price tag to it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into the news today. Make sure you guys take 1 second, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 84,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Let's get going. So starting off, man, they love using Vulcan lately. So do I, but I'm cool with that as the new update image. So many of these events have had Vulcan. I'll take it. He's like the best hero in the game. Daily rewards, though, are going to be 4 Imps Adventure Dice and 100 of these. Oh, man, I don't even know what they were. Wait, what are they? They're like Majestic something, right? I forget. Hold on. I had it on my phone, too. It says suspicious jade symbols, but I don't think that's true. And there's also a rumor on here that we are actually going to be able to get some of the special gift boxes daily, but it doesn't specify anywhere. I'm trying to get that information so we get a full breakdown on this event for you a little bit later today. And you'll notice these gift boxes are coming in the way of the shelter mission. So no matter what, you should be getting 40 of them just because you're used to doing your shelter every single week anyway, or every single month, I should say. The two big question marks are these 15 pointers. So it's interesting because to get a pay-to-win artifact in this event, you need 50 of these, and you get 40 right here from the normal 4 faction that you need to do anyway to get your normal Imps Adventure Dice. Supposedly it sounds like you're supposed to get some of these daily as well. However, I don't know how many, so we don't have that information just yet. If we can get like 1 or 2 a day, you might want to spend 2,000 gems this week for basically a pay-to-win artifact. That's if you're not going to be doing the Soul Awakening Gala or spending any money. But overall, these are okay copies, like, sure, whatever. Next up, we do have Imps Adventure. You notice you get the campaign event loot, but you don't get any of the boxes in the Imps Adventure event. So doing Imps Adventure loops are not that important. Next up, we have Good Fortune. So yeah, we got the pay-to-win artifacts, we got the flag artifacts. The big ones are, of course, as always, saving up to try to get those 3,000 points here. My goal on like every account now is save up 500 universal crystals. That way I can get 2,500 from the event and then cash it in for some star spawn upgrades, because that is probably one of the biggest power jumps you will see, especially with all the new star spawn out there. Or even for those of you who don't have level 140 star spawn just yet, going for these so you can get 2 of them to then awaken one of the special new ones, especially the Transcendence Whale one. That one is like the really, really good premium one. So yeah, keep your eyes out. You want to collect those. Make sure you save up 500 universal crystals or spend a little bit during the event, you know. We do have this Soul Awakening Gala. This is what we were talking about here. Yes, this is a pure B stone. It is not a B minus. It is a B stone. So the chance of getting maybe an A minus copy is going to be pretty good. And I think a lot of A minus and better copies are going to hit the auction house this weekend, and prices might drop a little bit. So if you're in the market for it, go for it. And then we have a grand total of what? 45 plus 55. That's 90. 100. Yeah, you can get 100 from this event. So one thing to note, if you do up to 150 points, you're getting, I think this is a 45,000 Sublimation Chest. It might be a 60. I don't know. I think it's 45 normally. Definitely not a 30. It's at least a 45. So that's the, you know, it's decent, because if you count the 100 here, and you can get 50 here, and not even knowing yet about what you can get daily, if any at all, that means you come to a 150 point mark for something really important we'll get to in a second. We do have the Soul Awakening Soul Contract, which is the light and dark one, which isn't as good because you don't get 100 You basically get 300 instead of 400 that you get with a normal 4-faction one, and it's harder to make light and dark puppets, so, or not puppets, light and dark 6 stars. You can't use puppets. I wish they'd let you use puppets, but you can't. So this one's a little more difficult, and then this is the Carnival Surprise. This is the premium one. So every box you open will give you random rewards you see here, which actually includes more boxes, it sounds like. So this could be interesting, especially if you can hit these like big ones. But overall, contract starry gems, that's awesome. Like everything on this list is amazing, like absolutely amazing. Now this one, I do have a little bit of bonus information too, but you can see here the most important part here is getting down to 50. That's just a free pay to win artifact or a flag, or 150, because 150 is going to let you get a sublimation chest with 90,000. Man, do I really want this on my free-to-play account. And of course, you can keep going down further. So there's a total of what? There's, holy cow. There's like, if you go, oh, there's even some treasure train tickets down here, which aren't really the best value considering what it takes to get here. Because even if you do the whole event, you're only coming away with like 150-ish. The way you get the majority of the points, if you're going to want to go for like tons and tons of rewards, is, looks like you can spend up to $600 and every $1 gives you 1 chest. So that's interesting too, because if you just spend, like, you do nothing in this event, you do the shelter and then you spend like $100, you can get this, because it's literally $1 for 1 point maximum of 600. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty good. And they did said all these chests do have gilded purple fan in that, if that is something you care about. But this is definitely a spender event if you want some extra sublimation chests, which is very, very interesting. Or using the new vouchers from Xsola, which we might honestly start a new account this week. Could be actually kind of cool. Stay tuned if you guys are interested what the new account's going to be like. It might be like a communities donation / Pix account. I get the idea from TapTap. It could be good. But I will get more information and break this event down in a little bit once we have more information. Next up, we do have something that's a little less expensive than normal. We have a lucky relay that is about 50 USD total. I think this is like a $20 pack down here. And then it's like free. And then it's like 15 free, 10 free, 5 or something like that. It's like $50 in total. Not bad though, because you're going to be coming away with what, 400, 800, 1200, 1700 contract starry gems, and that might be enough to do exactly what you need on this event. So not only can you get points for spending on this event, you're also getting those contract starry gems. This is going to help you easily get to this, most likely, for a lot of people. I don't want to say easy, because if you actually take that, you get what, 5.5 on average. So if you take that, divide that by 5.5 points, you need about 36 awakenings to get all the way down here. But it's only going to be like in the mid 20s to get the 150 is the important part, because 150 gets you all of these boxes, and the boxes are what's the most important to get to sublimation. So this should help out. $50 is already 50 points. So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, because actually if you do that and you'd only go to like here, 70 points, not even getting the pay to win artifact, like the relay is going to be a really good thing to get this week. And then of course, normal value packages. So yeah, we'll break it down a little bit later today when we have exact specifics. There's still a question mark if we're getting any of these daily, because on the WeChats they were talking about them daily, while as others did not. So we'll have to see, and then we'll break it down. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Looks like a really good April Fool's week. Scary that it's April Fool's and it's this good. Hopefully there's no surprises, and I'll see you guys next time.